2 people are dead and 1 person is in custody after a shooting in Robbinsdale. It happened on Sunday. Police were called to a home in the 3700 block of Lake Drive Sunday afternoon, and that's when they made the tragic discovery. Reporter Sonia Goins has the story.
A family member called 911 around 4 in the afternoon after finding a man and a woman with fatal gunshot wounds. Police say that this is an active and open investigation as they search for a motive. The incident happened near the corner of Lake Drive and Ewing Avenue North. Police aren't releasing many details about the shootings except to say that a man and a woman died from gunshot wounds. A neighbor says 3 people live inside the home, a bus driver, an elderly man, and his daughter. He says the victims are nice people and that this situation is heartbreaking.
It was a tragedy. You know, I didn't hear no gunshots or nothing, but I seen all the cars out there, and it's just sad to think that that happened to one of my neighbors.
Meanwhile, Brooklyn Park police arrested a man in connection with the double homicide at a home on Rhode Island Drive, where they had to call in the SWAT team for the arrest. No more details were released about the suspect. However, Robbinsdale police say the incident isn't a random attack and that there is no threat to the public. Sonia Goins, CCX News.
Brooklyn Park police say a teenage girl that was last seen a week ago is still missing, and they're asking for the public's help. Police took a missing persons report on December 20th for Jamira Chapman, who is 16 years old. Police say Jamira left a note indicating she was leaving, but she would return. Police say that she was a passenger in a car accident on I-94 near Mouston, Wisconsin, and was with a 32-year-old man from Detroit named George Austin. She was last seen wearing a black sweater, black shoes, a black coat with pink fur, and wearing a black backpack. Anyone with information is asked to contact police. The Maple Grove City Council voted last week to dissolve the Citizens Advisory Committee. The committee has been around for more than 40 years, and for many of those years as the Citizen Long Range Improvement Committee, often called CLIC. The purpose of the committee was always to advise the City Council, and the Council decided to transition the committee to a per-project task force to be relied upon on an as-needed basis. The Golden Valley City Council recognized outgoing council member Larry Fonnest at their last council meeting of the year last week. Fonnest has been on the council for 8 years and did not run for re-election. As is tradition with retiring members of the council, Fonnest received a customized city street sign with his name on it. Fonnest highlighted as one of his proudest moments the crafting of the city's anti-tobacco and vaping ordinance as one of the toughest in the state to keep youth safe. Robbinsdale could be getting a farmer's market come next summer. The owner of the Camden Farmers Market wants to move the market to Robbinsdale, where it would be called the Lakeview Terrace Market. It will be located on the south side of Lakeview Terrace Park near the playgrounds, soccer fields, and parking lot. The council said they've tried repeatedly to bring a farmer's market to Robbinsdale, but they haven't been successful yet. The owner told the city council that this market would be.
I know it hasn't been the most successful, I've heard, for the times you've tried to do a farmer's market, but I can guarantee that this market will bring in people throughout not just Robbinsdale but the surrounding areas. It will be a safe, fun market, and it'll be something for the whole family.
The council approved the market as a pilot program, and so far the plans are for the market to operate from 8 until noon on Saturdays. It would also offer free fitness classes on Saturday mornings. Fresh off the holiday weekend, Mother Nature decided to get the week started off with a wintry mix of snow, freezing rain, and freezing temperatures. As Delane Cleveland reports, more is in store for the Twin Cities, but experts say round 2 may be even worse than what we just experienced.
So here we are, another beautiful winter day in Minnesota.
The day after any winter storm, Minnesotans break out their collection of snow removal tools to dig themselves out, or in some cases, to do the digging on behalf of their neighbors.
This is kind of the neighborhood crew. We all get together, we do the peoples that aren't home, try to get some of the driveways open so that when they get home from work, there's someplace to go.
This scene played out all around the northwest suburbs as several inches of snow fell Sunday night and Monday morning, forcing cities like Crystal to declare snow emergencies.
Timing on this snowstorm was perfect. Didn't start till 7 o'clock in the evening, ended around midnight or a little after. Crews are able to get out and get most of the roads clear before the morning.
On residential streets, the goal of city crews driving the plows is simply to make the roads passable. They're not treated at the same level as busy county roads.
The county treats their roads to a much higher level. They use a lot more salt than we do, which has obviously impacts on cars and infrastructure and the environment.
With more snow in the forecast for Tuesday, Mark Ray says people should expect to see more plows in the next couple of days. He also hopes people will exercise some caution when it comes to plows or other vehicles on the road.
As always, we encourage people to slow down, give extra space between you and the vehicle in front, allow extra travel time, and if you do see plows, give them plenty of room to work. Understand they might need to back up or turn around to try to get the roads cleared as efficiently as possible.
And whatever snow the experts can't get to, people like Ralph will take care of the rest.
It's a lot of work.
Delane Cleveland, CCX News.
Golden Valley opened their ice skating rinks for the season just before Christmas. Golden Valley has 10 ice skating rinks and 6 of those have warming houses. Ideally, the crew needs 3 or 4 inches of frozen ground to start making the ice. The goal is to establish a 6-inch base, which will help rinks survive most warm snaps without closing down. The rinks are cleaned and resurfaced based on weather conditions, and there are options available to just skate or to go out and play some hockey too.
The Wayzata volleyball team capped a magical season in November when the Trojans beat Eastridge to win the state Class 4A title. In the week leading up to the state tournament, we featured 5 seniors who keyed the Trojans' undefeated season. Here's a look back at that CCX Sports Spotlight. It's always more fun in sports when you're winning, right?
Wayzata's undefeated season will continue.
And the Wayzata volleyball team has done plenty of that over the past 2 seasons. In fact, the Trojans haven't lost a match since October of 2019.
Point Wayzata.
But it's not just winning that makes this season special. 5 seniors who have earned a spot in the Trojans' regular 8-player rotation are as collectively unselfish as a coach could hope for.
That unselfishness is carried itself through the team, where we've got 17 kids in our gym each day that are really battling for this and really excited about how they pursue it, and it's been a very mature approach, and I appreciate that about them.
We're great friends. We're also ready to push each other, and we have such strong relationships that we're okay to kind of push out the person and be like, you got to get on it, you got to go. So it's really nice having that good connection with those girls.
Ella Vogel was the starting libero on Wayzata's 2019 state championship team.
And Vogel a strong dig the other way.
And Katie Revere saw some action that season as a serving specialist. But for Emma Gerger, Mel Goldstein, and Sierra Moore, this will be their first time playing at the XL Energy Center. Sierra remembers vividly what it was like watching from the bench.
I remember on the courts and stuff, it was just, the lights were so bright, and the courts, because they were blue and red, and it was just so bright in my face, and I can't wait to go out and actually play this time, so it'll be so awesome. I got to learn a lot from watching the other seniors playing that year, and what it means to really leave it all on the line and work your butt off. Those girls, that 2019 season, definitely took a lot of us under their wings and just kind of helped us create our leadership goals and everything, and they really led by example very well, so it was fun to have those girls as mentors over the years.
The 4 senior hitters have all recorded at least 140 kills this season. Credit to that can go to all-state caliber players like libero Vogel and setter Stella Swenson. But it's more than just who gets the kill.
Stella distributes the ball really evenly. Everyone is always working their hardest to get sets, obviously, but when you're not getting kills, you're covering and you have the opportunity to get the ball then. When you're not hitting, you're blocking. There's just so many different parts of volleyball, and it's we don't rely on one person to get the ball. We know Stella has trust in all of us to get it done.
Team culture kind of mentality sort of team, and that's kind of what we kind of base our practices on and our games. It's just very you play for each other, right? You play very unselfishly.
We all just want to win, so as long as we do what you need to win, I don't care if I don't get set the whole game as long as we win.
Wayzata enters the state tournament with a 31-0 record. And a #1 ranking all season in Class 4A. They are without question the favorite to win state, and that brings pressure.
People who have been on this team for those 2 years know that like the target's on us and we love it. Like we all love being the team that everyone wants to beat. There's pressure, but it's good pressure and we're always ready for it.
One way or the other though, this week marks the end for this special group of Wayzata Trojans. And that's tough to think about.
It's going to be really sad and like hard like leaving them all behind, but I mean, I know that we'll make every second count no matter what happens.
For the year, Wayzata finished with a 34-0 record, the first team in the large school tournament to finish unbeaten since 2009. The team lost just 7 sets all season. 4 of those seniors have scholarships to play college volleyball. Mel Goldstein had the talent to play, but will instead focus on academics. It's a busy week of high school tournaments in both basketball and hockey throughout the metro area and across the state this holiday week. Watch for highlights of some of those games here on CCX1 and on our website, ccxmedia.org. Find more prep sports games and highlights at ccxmedia.org and follow us on social media.